In the rapidly evolving world of regenerative medicine, the phrase, "you are what you eat," is taking a radical new twist. Scientists are now not just drinking milk, they're dissecting it on a nanoscale, extracting tiny cellular messengers called extracellular vesicles, EVs, and using them to build tissue-regenerating hydrogels. But the new question isn't just how these EVs work, it's which milk makes the best bioactive bubble. Is cow's milk still king, or are plant-based contenders like soy, almond, or oat quietly preparing to dethrone dairy in the lab as well as in the coffee shop? Let's start with what these EVs actually are. Extracellular vesicles are nano-sized lipid carriers naturally secreted by cells. They're like cellular text messages, packed with proteins, RNA, and lipids that regulate inflammation, cell proliferation, and tissue repair. Whether they come from bovine milk or a ground-up oat, their potential in regenerative biomaterials, especially hydrogels used in wound healing or bone scaffolds, is huge. But the source of these EVs turns out to matter a lot. It's not just milk in, vesicle out. Each source delivers a dramatically different biochemical payload. Milk-derived EVs, especially from cow's milk, are rich in growth factors like TGF-SS, IGF-1, and anti-inflammatory molecules such as miRNAs that downregulate pro-inflammatory cytokines. These vesicles are incredibly well-suited for immune modulation and tissue repair, and they seem to integrate smoothly into human tissues, probably because of the mammalian compatibility factor. Think of them as the diplomatic elite of the vesicle world. They show up, know the language, and get things done without ruffling cellular feathers. In practical terms, hydrogels embedded with milk-derived EVs promote rapid epithelialization, reduce scarring, and improved vascularization. In mouse wound models, for instance, dairy EV hydrogels led to faster skin closure, thicker dermal layers, and a more balanced cytokine environment. The immune system seems to recognize them not as threats, but as helpful allies, an important trait when trying to heal without triggering a cascade of overzealous inflammation. Now, onto the plant-based squad, starting with soy. Soy-derived EVs, sometimes called SCVs, are surprisingly potent. Rich in plant-specific miRNAs, flavonoids, and small peptides, soy EVs show promising anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Their strength lies in their ability to quench oxidative stress, which is crucial during early wound healing when reactive oxygen species, ROS, run rampant like caffeinated toddlers. Hydrogels made with soy EVs have shown solid results in reducing inflammation and enhancing fibroblast proliferation, though not always with the same regenerative finesse as dairy EVs. Almond-derived EVs are less studied, but still intriguing. They're lower in protein content, but offer a decent spectrum of polyunsaturated lipids and vitamin E-associated compounds. These vesicles appear to support structural stability and moderate anti-inflammatory action, though they may lack the growth factor diversity that makes milk EVs so regenerative. They're more of a quiet support player, good for biocompatibility but less dramatic in promoting cellular proliferation or angiogenesis. Oat-derived EVs, the rising hipster darling of the plant milk world, come with unique advantages. Oats are rich in beta-glucans and avenanthramides, compounds known for their skin-calming and wound-soothing properties. Oat EVs show immune-calming and moisture-retaining properties when integrated into hydrogels, making them ideal for burn healing or dermatological applications. However, they don't carry the same intensity of signaling molecules found in mammalian milk, so their regenerative push is gentler and more surface-focused. Structurally, there are also differences in how these EVs integrate into hydrogel matrices. Dairy-derived vesicles tend to bind more tightly to collagen or gelatin-based scaffolds due to shared protein motifs, resulting in more cohesive, durable biomaterials. Plant EVs, by contrast, often require chemical tweaking or encapsulation to ensure even dispersion and stability, especially in high humidity or enzymatic environments, where their structural integrity can falter. In terms of immune response, dairy EVs generally elicit mild tolerance in human models, perhaps because our immune system has seen their molecular signatures before. Plant EVs, while mostly non-immunogenic, occasionally raise concerns about cross-reactivity in allergic individuals, particularly soy or almond. Their novelty can also mean their signaling patterns are sometimes less predictable, especially across diverse tissue types. So, who wins? It depends on the mission. If you're aiming for maximum tissue regeneration, angiogenesis, and deep structural repair, milk-derived EVs still wear the crown. If you want natural anti-inflammatory action, antioxidant support, and low-allergen biomaterials, soy and oat EVs bring serious game, especially for topical, cosmetic, or mild trauma applications. If your goal is to create eco-conscious, food-safe, plant-powered wound gels, almond and oat offer a gentle, hypoallergenic middle ground, with a bit of oat milk chic thrown in. But the future likely isn't one versus the other, it's hybridization. Combining the potent regenerative signals of dairy with the soothing, plant-based molecules of oats or soy could unlock next-generation materials. Biocompatible, intelligent hydrogels that regenerate tissue, modulate inflammation, and reduce scarring, without triggering alarms on either side of the immune fence. Because sometimes the best healing agent isn't synthetic, it's sipping a latte in the lab.